तो आज हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं फोर्थ सेम हिस्ट्री के कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट ऑब्जेक्टिव्स। इसका जो पहला क्वेश्चन है, वर्ना कास्ट सिस्टम originated during which period? B part Vedic period. Who is regarded as the founder of Buddhism? Gautam Buddha. C part. In which language Buddhist religion literature composed? C part Pali. Ikta system prevailed during the times of Ilahi Sultan. C part. Which Delhi Sultan is known for initiating market reforms? B part Lahuddin Khilji. Question number 33. Author of the book The Agrarian System of Mughals of India is C part Irfan Habib. Lord Macquarie wrote his Minutes on Education in which year? 1835. Who is the author of Fatul Muhavdi, Gift of the Monotheists? C part Raman Roy. Raja Raman Roy. C part. Who is known as the founder of Arya Samaj? Dayan Chand Saraswati. B part. The Indus Valley civilization belonged to the Neolithic age. D part. The Aryans come from Central Asia to India about D part 200 BC. 2000 BC. The Sugha period saw the growth of Brahmanism. Who was called Asia's light in ancient India? Buddha. The word Hindu as reference to the people of Hindu India was first used by the Greeks. A part. Anglo-Oriental College of Aligarh was established by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan in 1877 AD. The monk who influenced Ashoka to embrace Buddhism was Upagupta. B part. The call of back to Vedas was given by B part Savatni Dayanand Saraswati. Mention the place where Buddha attained enlightenment. Buddh Gaya. Who was a teacher of Gautam Buddha? Alara Kalama. B part. Who was the founder of Arya Samaj? A part Swami Dayanand. Who was the early name of Swami Dayanand Saraswati? Mool Shankar. B part. Which of the following was the famous works of Swami Dayanand? D part. All of the above. Which was the most significant social reforms of Swami Dayanand? Purification. Shuddhi. A part. Swami Dayanand Saraswati injected in Hindu society new power, vigor, spirit. All of the above. D part. All of the above. Who named the mission of Paramahansa as Ram Krishna Mission? C part Village Community. नहीं इसका ये नहीं है. Question number 39. The Rayatwari settlement was from the first time implemented in C part Madras and Bombay. Who propounded the theory of drain of wealth? Dadabhai Nehruji. B part. The free trade policy of Britain profited British industry. When was the first railway line opened in India? 1853. In the permanent settlement, the share of zamindars was 1:11. C part. Question number 44. Question number 51. The Chashti Silsila is named after its founder Khwaja Muhyiddin Chashti. A part. Only one. Which Sufi saint was called as perfect or Siddha by other yogis? Nizamuddin Auliya. B part. Sufism stressed on in January 1920. Ambedkar started a weekly paper called Moknayak, Trusted Classes in India. Question number 63. To create social religious reformers of the 19th century was provided inspiration to the Indian national movement where Dayanand, Saraswati, and Vivekanand a part. Social reformer of Maharashtra who became famous by his pen name Lokwadi was Gopal Hari Deshmukh, who played Socrates to the first generation of English educated young men of Bengal, Henry Vivian Dirozio. Rig Vedic geography covers present day Punjab and Rajasthan, Gujarat, and whole of Pakistan, Western Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana, D part, all of the above. Rig Vedic society comprised four. This classification is based on occupation, B part. Which of the following pair is or correctly matched, D part, all of the above. Which of the following assemblies was a selected body of elders or nobles? Vidatha. नहीं, Sabha, B part. Which of the following statement are correct regarding Retwari settlement? B part. Second only. The main exponent of theory of drain of wealth was B part, Nehruji, Dadabhai Nehruji. Question number 34. Dash work focused on the drain of wealth from India into England during colonial rule of British in India. Dadabhai Nehruji. In Nehruji's work, poverty is he eliminate a dash pounds loss of India's revenue to Britain that is not returned 200 to 300 million. D part. The largest source of revenue from Britishers in India was from ad revenue, D part. Question number 29. In order to attain stability in agriculture, the Britishers introduced land settlement in 1973, where it was first introduced. Bombay provinces. Permanent settlement system was brainchild of D part. Which of the following statement is incorrect about drain of wealth theory in context of Indian freedom struggle? Drain of wealth include home charges, C part. 22. Among the which of the following option Sher Shah was well known land revenue system, A part. Who among the following was first initiated disciple of Akbar's Dini Ilahi Birbal, A part. With reference to Delhi Sultanate, the Turkan Chalagani was constituted by B part, Itumish. Which among the following office was held by Superintendent of Port under the Mughals? Miri Bahar, B part. The major region of copper mines during Mughal period was B part, Rajasthan. With reference to Mughal era, the term Ilahi or Safir refers to ambassador. According to Dharma Shastra, the rate of land revenue is 1/6, which D part, which is not a reason of declination of Gupta period. Poor quality of goods, A part. Match the following, A part. First D, Vikrama era 57 AD, Gupta era 319 AD, Shaka era 78 AD, Kali era 3100 BC. Which scholar first used the term Indus civilization? John Marshall. Which animal is properly known to the Indus people? Horse. The name of the ancient port of Indus civilization is Lothal. People of Indus Valley civilization trades with Mesopotamia seaport. The earliest evidence of banking transactions in India comes from Vedic era. Which taxation system is used in Vedic society? Bali. Which scholar first used the term Indus civilization? John Marshall. Indus Valley civilization is primarily urban. In the Mesopotamian text, Indus Valley civilization referred to be the name of Mehaluj. Lothal site is known for which finding? Dockyard, Beapot. The term Vishti during Gupta times referred to forced labor. Which Chinese pilgrim visited India during the Gupta period? Haisim Seapot. Which is the founder of Rishi Silsila Order of Kashmir? Nund Rishi Apot. Ikta system prevailed during the time of Lahi Sultan. Which Delhi Sultan is known for initiating market reforms? Lauddin Khilji. Author of book The Agrarian System of Mughals of India is Irfan Habib. Macquarie opposed the education of Sanskrit and Arabic language, Indian religions, both A and B. According to the word Woods dispatch, the medium of instruction should be English. B part. Woods dispatch contains 100 paragraphs. Woods dispatch recommended all of the above: more education, religious education, indigenous schools. D all of the above. D part all of the above. Woods dispatch has revealed the teaching of both Sanskrit and Arabic. Great admirer of Wood's dispatch was Lord Dalhousie. C part. The Rayatwari system was from the first time implemented in Bengal and Bihar. Who proponent the theory of drain of wealth? B part Dadabhai Nehruji. The free trade policy of Britain profited British industry. A modern ammunition factory was set up in 1765 with French assistance in Dindugul. D part. Who planted the tree of liberty in Sri Rangpatam? Tipu Sultan. C part. The term Dastak implies A part free pass or duty free trade. Dadabhai Nehruji did the first time explain the drain of Indian wealth to England in his article C part on the commerce of India. The Mughal emperor who banished singing from his court was Aurangzeb. B part. Red Fort of Delhi was constructed by Shah Jahan. Name the Mughal emperor who issued fireman permitting East India Company to trade with India. Jahangir. D part. The first English factory was established in India at Surat. A part. The first India Company was granted the privilege of trade duty free in Bengal in 1717. A part. Sufism is derived which of the following language? B part Arabic. The word Suf means carpet. C part. Khwaja Muhyiddin Chashti was born in 1143. The Chashti order in India was established by Khwaja Muhyiddin Chashti. The Sohrawardi order was established by Sikh Sahabuddin Sohrawardi. The nobility experienced predominant influence in the state's general administration, sometimes as King Mark. Which of the following formed majority in this class? Turks. B part. Which of the following statement regarding Ikta system is correct? D part all of the above. It was grant of taxation over lands. The officer holding charge of large ikta is known as Mukti. The ikta was piece of land property received by a person from state and dignified revenue assignment. Who appointed the Mansabdar during Mughals? King Seapot. Todar Mai was a. The Mauryan period is not famous for the emergency of petty principalities during the region of Chandragupta, which of the following come into conflict with the Mauryas, Greeks, Bibat. According to the Jaina belief, Navari 23 procedures they are called as Sevata Ambaras Bipat. The Vedic Aryans found from cows and these fighters are known as Gavalisi Bipat. Beef was offered to the guests as a delicious food. The rise of Maganda as an empirical power began with the rule of Bimbisar, which of the following is development of later Vedic period. Woman was identified with evil Bipat. Between 200 BC and 300 AD, India developed intimate contacts with having profound impacts on its technology and culture. Teapot, Central Asia. Groundstone tools being to Paleolithic age. The Sudras in the Aryan social structure were Dravidians apart. Beginning of community life is characteristic of early Paleolithic culture. Which of the following is not related to Harappan civilization? Temple sites. Which of the following is wrongly matched? Seaport, Manda, Punjab, India. Heresy movement was founded by Haji Shairatullah. The first roundtable conference was covered in London on November 12, 1930, and B.R. Ambedkar and Rao Bahadur Srivasan represented the trusted classes about. Ambedkar formed the Independent Labour Party in August 1936, which participated in the provisional election of Bombay and won 13 seats out of 15 seats reserved for scheduled castes. Debate. Ambedkar covered to died in October 14, 1956. He died on September 6, 1956 at Delhi due to severe diabetes neurosis. B part Buddhism. Which of the following social religious movement raised the slogan India for Indians? C part Arya Samaj. The Theosophical Society was founded in the US by D part Madam Balsiti Olcott. An important reason for social and religious reforms in 19th century was Western education and awakening. Which famous social reformer wrote the book Janana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Raj Yoga? Swami Vivekanand. The objectives of the Kuka movement in the Punjab were both A and B. Which of the following is correct match? E part, all of the above. SNDP and temple entry movement was started in Kerala. A part. Two great social religious reformers of 19th century who provided inspiration to Delhi national movement was Dayanand Saraswati and Vivekanand. The silver coins of Gupta period were known as Rupaika. B part. During which Gupta king's region did the Chinese traveler Fahim visited India? B part Chandragupta II. Which king of the Gupta dynasty was called the Napoleon of India? Sri Gupta. Who among the following organized Asamveda Yojana? Samundur Gupta. Consider the following literacy works. Raghu Vamsa. Which of these were the words of Khalidesan. Khalidesa. Which scholar first used the term Indus civilization? John Marshall. Which animal is probably not known to the Indus people? Horse. The name of ancient part of India Indus civilization is Lothal. People of Indus Valley civilization trade with Mesopotamia. See, the earliest evidence of banking transaction in India comes from Vedic era. Which taxation system is used in Vedic society? Bali. D part.